Minecraft. Another day, another dollar. Another dollar, another stream. Another opportunity for me not to hang myself in front of a fucking group of school children. But that's what today is. Today's Minecraft Day. You might be asking yourself, hey, PigCake, I've seen you stream Minecraft often. Does that mean every day is Minecraft Day? The answer is yes. Yes, especially for those in the registry attempting to find themselves inside the pants of young kids, which is what I'm not doing. But alas, why not? Why not get into the legend that is Minecraft? And today we have a couple different things that I have to do in this game. First of all, if you might have noticed, I did a little bit of a mod. I did a little bit of a mod. You see what happens? I did a vein miner mod. Don't get excited with the word miner, you absolute troglodyte. But I did that so I could get stuff easier. You see that? Look at that. I could just crouch and it does everything. It grabs all of the little bits for me so I don't have to go and mine all of that. The other thing is, I guess, the search for some sort of bastion, some sort of thing in this game that's going to make me happy. Maybe something that's going to give me blaze rods so that I could inevitably make my way to the end of the fucking game. I already have an ender pearl. Look at that. The virginity. The virginity knows no ends here, my friends. Your boy's out here grinding. I'm on the grind. But I don't want to end racism, says Stefan. You know what? I accept that from you specifically, so that I don't personally stop racism. Because if you say it, then it must be true. Racism must continue. If you say it, you being a minor, not a minor, but a minority rather, not a minor. Sorry, I got excited there, Stefan. But if you say it, it's more valuable than anybody else saying it because even though you count as 3/5, your vote counts as 3/5 of a normal vote. It's still meaningful in 2026. So look at this. I could just crouch, and all those gold nuggets now come to Daddy. They come to Daddy. I said they come to Daddy. Of course, they don't come to Daddy yet because I don't have space, but that's fine. Look at that shit. What is even that? Lamau, oh my god, better than being a woman. That's true. That's true. Imagine having to get your period once a month and having to bleed out your vagina. Although you do get an excuse to treat others like garbage, which is great. And the one thing that I said once to an ex-girlfriend was, man, you should be used to it by now. You get it every month. Why make a big deal about it? That was a no-no. That was a no-no. That was something that you don't tell a woman because to them, it's attacking their character. It's attacking their way of being as as a female. So that's a little life hack from Piggy. You don't want to tell your girl, hey man, shouldn't you be used to it by now? Seeing that you get it once a month? What's the big deal? What's the problem? Why are you complaining? That's something you should never tell a woman. So, little life hacks with Piggy. Telling that to my girlfriend right now, that's a lie, Stefan. No guy has a girlfriend that does magic tricks. By the way, I was going to send you a meme, Stefan, because I saw Tucker Carlson the other day posted a picture with a dude that looked just like you. And I was going to say, damn, my boy Stefan moving up. My boy Stefan moving up in the world. He's taking pics with Tucker Carlson. It's almost like Christopher Ramsey when Chris Ramsey was doing some event for Alp nicotine products, of which I have near me. And he took a pic with Tuck. With Tuck. So I was very disappointed because I don't think he's a fan, whereas I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Tuck, especially his nicotine products, despite them being made in India. But that's all right. That's a compromise for having one of the best nicotine products out there. So I'm looking for a bastion. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something of value here that's going to allow me to convert my this right here, my netherite ingot, into armor. But alas, it's very difficult to find. And look at that shit. How am I supposed to deal with that? Sorry, I'm seeing an ad here. How are those Alps not legal in California? That's not true. They're legal in California, but you guys don't get good flavors. You guys get classic. When I was in California, I was offended by the lack of good nicotine product. As a matter of fact, I tried a tobacco flavored nicotine pouch and I wanted to punch the nearest child. I want to find the nearest child and decide to use him as my punching bag out of anger. The other part that got me upset was the fact that your only flavors are like shit mint. Oh yeah, I want chill mint because I'm a fucking communist. Sorry, I don't want any of that. So luckily, chill is one of my favorite flavor of Zins, so that was fine. But Alp, they do sell Alp in California under the classic flavor. Under the classic flavor, that's the only way that you could get it. Oh, nice. Okay, is through that one, which I imagine it tastes like nothing. It's just pure nicotine to your dome face, which I'm not a fan of. I like it to be flavored. I like it to taste like something. In this case, right now, I believe this is a peppermint, limited edition peppermint. Luckily, the store by the current residence that I'm at has these, even though they're limited edition. So next time I go there, I'm gonna clean out their stock. They don't ship them here. Last I checked, no place carries them. Dang, thanks. I'll look for them. You're not gonna get much. You're just gonna get a essentially what is an FRE pouch, um, but re sort of re re. Oh my God, I'm trying to think of a good word that I could use to make me sound smart. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I wanted to be here anyways. I wanted to come back home anyways, so that was a good thing. But you're gonna find nothing. They're gonna taste like just fucking wet. Mm. So I'm upset. I'm upset just because of how hard it is to find anything of value. Maybe if I go straight up, I'll find something because I see that there's like a shit up there. So I'm at the bottom level. Maybe what I should do is use all this. Oh, and of course I've thrown it away. God. Okay, that's fine. I'll just dig up and use all this brand. So first of all, let me throw away this shit cobblestone, and then let me use my diamond pickaxe to mine as much of this as I can, and then head straight upwards, and hope that that's going to be enough for me to maybe find something of relevance in this godforsaken game. Oh, sorry, I forgot. My vein miner. I forgot. Um, Pure rage bait fuel, thank you. Did he really? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And if you look up recent pictures, you're gonna find that it's very easy for me to have made that mistake. If you catch my drift. The most offensive thing my mom has ever said to my big brother's only black friend is, "You look like Martin Luther King," and she said it with complete sincerity, thinking that she was saying something like a compliment. I remember she also told a waiter, "Man, you're so good. You belong in the Food Network." And I had to remind my mom that I don't think a waiter's goal is to end up on a Food Network. I think their goal is to make money so they don't get kicked out of their apartment, which I just found to be really, really funny. That's a compliment that I thought, or my mom thought would be a sweet compliment. Really, it wasn't a sweet compliment. It was very offensive. Very offensive. It was at the PF Chang's at the Falls Mall, which I used to think was approximately 2.5 hours away. Come to find out, it's a 30-minute drive. But back in the day, uh, it would take quite a bit of time to reach just because of her speed, her subsequent speed that she drove at. Your mom invited me to the cookout? Yeah, yeah. My mom speaks in jive when it comes to being around African Americans. What's this? Is this bedrock? Is that bedrock? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is a waste. That's fucking weird. How do I have bedrock above me? I thought that maybe I would have been able to dig up and find something. I guess the nether is like the opposite. I'm a retard. I'm a retard when it comes to this game, clearly. Because I thought maybe I could just dig up and find something of relevance. It turns out, no, I'm in the highest level in the nether. So I need to keep going downward. I don't know what direction I'm heading now, but I assume it's going to be towards something of value. Um, she is invited to the cookout. Oh, okay. I thought you said that she invited you to the cookout. But my mom is funny when it comes to dealing with people because many a time have we been to like McDonald's and she asks them for something that hasn't been around from the 90s, since the 90s, and then she gets really upset when they don't have it, and it turns into a confrontation, which I've been a part of. And it's very humorous because as an older person, you could get away with saying a lot more shit than us youngins. So watching those interactions is always humorous. I wonder what happens if I do Vein Miner right now. Would the game just crash because of all the shit? I don't want to try it because I feel like the laptop would actually blow up. But yeah, my mom has definitely been invited to every cookout. She's the African American community is a big fan of hers. Oh, you know what? I'm retarded. I'm retarded. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? Your boy has X-ray. Why would I not use the facilities given to me and use X-ray? Look at me wasting time, resources, energy when I could just be using. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use my enchanted pickaxe because that's the sort of pro level gamer that I'm at right now. Look at how easy I cut through these things. I could just cut through this effectively, strongly, intelligently. This is, you're not able to do this in any other context, by the way, only when you're an expert gamer like I am. So now let me remove that. And let's see. Ooh, that was close. That was a close one. So let's see if I can make my way towards what would be somewhat of a bastion. Look at this. Jesus. Somebody said, oh, PigCake, you're not a fucking expert. You're not a gamer here. Look at you. You're just making things up. No, look at that. I'm effectively mining speedily through stuff. What is that? Oh, that's an enemy. Okay, I got excited. I thought that was going to be some sort of treasure chest. Maybe I should find that. Once I find a chest, that lets me know that I'm actually in a location that I should be. But let's keep going this way. What's actually down there? I see more gold bullshit. More gold BS. Let me actually take that. Might as well. Seeing that I have a vein miner. Seeing that it's easy for me to grab. I'm just expertly running through this game now. No longer am I a plebeian. Am I a poor person? Now I'm actually doing it effectively. Are you going to Blackpool? I think it's in a week. No, I'm not going to Blackpool because I have a gig afterwards. So usually I like to stay in England. I'm not going to go on an 8-hour fucking trip on a plane just to go to England for a couple days. So unfortunately, I do have somewhat of a videography gig that's actually going to pay me. So I'd rather do that, make money, than go to Blackpool and deal with virginity for a fucking nominal amount of time. Okay, so I forgot that in this game, once you do X-ray, it gets kind of annoying once it comes to the outside world. But let's go inside this and see if I can maybe keep looking for a bastion or perhaps a ghast that'll give me some form of anything that I could use to progress forward in this godforsaken fucking game. So what's down here? I keep seeing those little red... All right. Okay. I meant to do that. That's what I meant to do, mate. If you think that I didn't mean to do that, then you're incorrect. You're wrong. You're mistaken. Ancient debris. Debris. Blackpool looks like a shithole, to be honest. It is. It is a shithole. It's almost like you've been there. You know what it is, because it's the worst place in the planet. I don't understand why people would even live there, but alas, people live there. And everyone from Blackpool tells you, yeah, it's a shithole. Why would anybody want to come here? Okay, maybe I can make golden apples now with my golden nuggets. I can make a carrot. Mm. I can make ingots. So your boy's out here moving on up. Let's see what else I could put away here. Another rack I don't need. Uh, another quartz, I guess. I don't really need that. Stick, that might come useful. Yeah, that seems good. Um, now I did see that there was a what is it? A fucking stronghold near me. I believe this way. So let's go that way. Pro gamer. It's a magic project. I got to do some filming for a project. I've never done one before. How does one go about filming a project? Well, depends. Depends on what your end result is. Are you attempting to sell it to a magic company? Are you attempting to sell it on your own? But it starts with you setting up a camera in a space and looking at it and going, hey guys, Stefan here, and this is the project. All right, I'm sorry. This is a project in the project. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna show you, and you get into an intro, and then you show it, preferably to a hot girl, and she screams, and then you record her with or without her consent, and you then use that performance in the trailer, so you could get magicians enticed to think that they're gonna get the same reactions, even though more likely than not they're not gonna get the same reactions. Or just lie. Get a friend of yours and say, "Hey, man, I want you to sort of like ham it up for the video," and she does that, and then you explain it. You explain it, and if you want to add some production value, you add multiple camera angles, right? You go into Adobe Premiere and you set up multiple camera, and then you summarily wait. Hold up, is that it over there? No, that's a fucking village. Okay, that's shit. I said that there was a stronghold by here on the seed map that I looked at cheating. But let's go there and see what I could find then. It should be north, and I've head directly north, so he's attempting to put it out. I flash my piece, uh, doing some fuck shit like Bobby Shmurda and violate my parole. That's good. That's all part and parcel of your kind, Stefan. But then what's the nature of the project? What's the nature of it? Is it some sort of coin thing? Is it a card thing? Is it a mind reading thing? Is it a molestation thing? Is it just what type of thing is it? I've got two cameras, a full frame. Yeah, that's all good enough. Just make sure the audio sounds good. People care more about good audio than they do video. But if you're using that video, it should be fine. Any camera really. Just pay attention to lighting. The lighting is really what makes or breaks a bad. Even if you have a great camera and you have shit lighting, it's gonna look like it was filmed by Aretha Franklin, and you don't want that because she really wasn't known for her cinematography. She was known for her cinematography. That was fucked, but you want to set up two camera angles. You want to set up two camera angles, and if you need a little piggy guide to guide you through that, I'll gladly do so as to how to set that up and edit it on some program. Even on a CapCut, you could do it, and CapCut's a free thing. What kind of mic should I use? I have a Rode mic that goes on the camera. Well, ideally, you'd like to use something that gets the mic as close as possible to the person. So if you have some sort of mic like this, if you have a little bit of budget, I recommend these. I believe this is under $100. It's called DJI Mic Mini. It brings two, right? It brings two, so they could have one and you could have one. And then the little piece here, which is this, goes on top of the camera. And the audio you get is fucking phenomenal. Now, granted, it probably doesn't sound good here because I'm not running it through any presets, but once you do any post on it, it's going to sound great. And I always run audio through Adobe Podcast anyways, which is a free website. But if you're going to use that Rode mic, just make sure that it's aimed directly at the mouth of whoever is talking. And even if you choose to use that and don't want to use these type of mics, running through Adobe Podcast regardless, because it's going to make it sound good. It's going to make it sound good. But that's my best advice when it comes to it. You want to make sure that your audio is top tier. Because imagine you have a 4K video and it sounds like fucking like a janitor coming, right? You don't want that. What's it called? It's called the DJI Mic Mini. Look it up and make sure that it's the one that comes with two. But if you have a little bit of a budget, that's what I would grab. Oh, speaking of what I'm gonna grab that diamond. Sorry, that little gold over there. Because I'm trying to be a dapper black man. And there's nothing that dapper black men love more than gold. Lodestone. Okay, all right. I guess I'm gonna jack that. Aqua Affinity. I guess I'm gonna use that to replace this, and a golden shovel, of which I'm going to replace that. Iron nuggets. You never know what you need that for. Let me see what else I could leave here that's of irrelevance. Potatoes, maybe. Do I have potatoes? No, I'm gonna leave that. And then I'm gonna grab this fire charge. I don't know what it does, but I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna steal it regardless. What can I guess I don't need redstone dust. And of course, more importantly than anything is give me the gold. Can I mine that? Yes, yes, I can mine that. Your boy is fucking just killing it in this game, huh? I don't need warped planks. I do need that gold. Give the goblin his gold, baby! Okay, there you go. Let me get close to it. I'm a retard. But that worked. That worked regardless. So this is retarded because there should have been. Got it. I've also been thinking of a drone for B-roll. Yeah, if you want, just make sure to look at your local drone laws because some of them tend to be a little bit archaic. I can't recommend any drone in particular because the drone that I got is retarded. I got the DJI Neo, which is around this big, it's the size of your palm, and it doesn't record as well as others, but I got it because of its size. And because if somebody sees you take off with that, no one's really gonna bitch and moan. Whereas if you take off with one of these bigger drones, you might have some fucking dickweed, some fuck nugget look at you and complain. And honestly, I don't want anybody looking at me and complaining because it's gonna make me take out my gat and change some lives, if you know what I mean. God, I can't wait. I really can't wait to end up on a Netflix documentary. They're interviewing all of you guys. Oh, were there any warning signs? Yeah. As a matter of fact, there were nothing but warning signs. There were nothing but warning signs because he was just a big red flag. So I was promised a pillager outpost here, and unfortunately, I was lied to. I was lied to. So heading north does not give me anything of relevance or value. As a matter of fact, the only thing it's given me is heartache. It's giving me heartache because I've realized that the map that I was using is a fucking lie. No, I haven't picked up any pew pews, although I am in a market for the North American Arms Mini Revolver. Unfortunately, no store near me sells them, and I have to figure out how to buy it and then have it sent to a store near me. I got excited when I saw it in Bass Pro Shops online, but they don't have it in stock. They don't have it in stock. So I have to see if maybe they could send it to that. But I want it. I want it because I want a gun that I could put in my gooch. I want a gun that I could put in my gooch, and that is a little mini revolver, and it folds, so you could put it in in your dick, in your balls, and if you get frisked, let's say at a bar, they're not gonna find it. They're not gonna find it because it's there underneath my gooch sack. So whereas my other gun is a mini compact, it's still a little bit too big. So I want that. And yes, I know if you're a gun nut, you're gonna say it's a 22. right? Oh, Piggy, it's a 22. You could kill somebody with a 22. You could defend yourself with a 22. Okay, so that's what I want. It's gonna make me happy. Um, who's calling me? Nauvoo, Alabama. How about you go fuck yourself? Um, say the nice friend word. Say the nice friend word. Oh man, you know I want to say it right now. You know exactly what I'm thinking of, and you know how badly I wanted to say it out loud, but unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow for me anymore. YouTube doesn't allow for fun words anymore, so I can't say my favorite word of all time. You know what? Let's just say it. Let's just say it. Let's say the N word together, guys. Negativity. Negativity is the N word. It's the worst word because if you're negative about anything, then what's to say that you're going to be successful in any endeavor that you decide to partake in? So, negativity is the word that you want to take out of your vernacular. Saying you could defend yourself with a 22 is like saying I could kill somebody with a spoon. All right, but these are 22 Magnum rounds. Okay, they're nice. It's compact. I get 5 shots, and it's in a gun that the compromise for having a stopping power is that I could fit it in my gooch sack. I could put it in my gooch sack. What's this right here? I keep seeing these weird crosses around. Maybe what I should do if I was intelligent is maybe look up, maybe get on my x-ray and see if there's anything down here. Because what if I just find the end zone already? What if I find that and I don't have to worry about it? On Black History Month is crazy. Well, it's not really crazy. It's I said negativity. That's the word that you want to take out of your vocabulary. You don't want to say the other word, God forbid. You don't want to say it in a recording. You could think it though as much as you want, and trust me, I'm thinking it all the time. Um, okay. Isn't that great, by the way, about free will? That you could think whatever you want and nobody could stop you. Like right now, I'm thinking of crazy things. If you went in my head right now and you saw what I was thinking, you'd want me arrested. You'd want me committed. You'd want me killed. You'd want me put in a fucking electric chair. But I could think it as much as I want, baby. And as a matter of fact, I am thinking. I am thinking right now. Sick, depraved thoughts. Just, I'm actually getting hard right now from the stuff that I'm thinking. But alas, I am doing a Minecraft stream, and the last thing you want to do is get hard in a Minecraft stream, because then the assumption is that I'm getting erect during a child's video game. Um, what did I join up to? 22s are top of the tier for fatalities. I never get this argument. Is it really? That's kind of weird. I would think it's the other. What's this over here? Okay. Again, right now I'm just going around seeing if I find maybe a little corner with some fun stuff. Maybe I find some buried treasure using this wonderful, wonderful little tool that I found online. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. If you think it's cheating, then you're wrong on many levels. I do see something down there. I see something down there that could be fun. So let's go and see if maybe that's explorable. What did you join up to? You joined up to fun. You joined up to excitement, man. A lot of people are too negative these days. They're just naggers. Honestly, stop being a nagger. I think that's the first step to enjoying your life is stop being a nagger. And if you just stop nagging about things, you'd find that life is a lot easier. Um, and stop hanging around naggers too. I wish that there was an app that showed me where the naggers were because then I just make sure not to live near the naggers because they just put you down with negativity. They just put you down with negativity, and I don't need that in my life at this point. What is that? Okay, no, there was so there's something down there. There's something down there. So let's go down. Let's go down to where that little green patch is. Again, in Minecraft, they don't recommend you digging down, but because I'm an expert, I could do it without a problem. Where's that? There was like a patch of green down there, like green moss. Let's see if I could find that. A nice friend word was neighbor. The nice friend word was neighbor. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought it was negativity. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a nagger about it. But negativity is the word that I was thinking. Neighbor, please. Yeah, I want to be neighbor rich. That's my goal in life, is to be neighbor rich. From my understanding, when my old man croaks, I get a nice villa in Egypt. So we'll wait till that happens so I could get neighbor rich. Are we eventually witnessing PigCake just have a Freudian slip every 5 minutes? I don't know what you mean, Stefan. I said nagger, Nagger, nagger. So if you think that I'm saying something else, that's your incorrect assumption or interpretation of what it is that I'm saying, which honestly doesn't surprise me, considering most of you guys have terrible reading. But let me go back here. Resource packs. Let me see where I'm at, because this looks like a little interesting little. Look at that. Okay, there's a spider up there. Let's avoid that. And what are these? It's like some weird fruit. I thought this was more exciting than what it actually was. That's disappointing. I thought this was going to be more exciting, that it was going to be something of value. Really, it's nothing. Irrelevant. So let's keep up seeing what I could find using this tool. That's not a cheat. It's not a cheat. You have a resource pack on? No, I'm using a tool known as X-ray. People say that it's an exploit, that it's a cheat. No, it's not. It's not any of those. It is a tool. What is that? What is that over there? Ooh, there's something shiny, boys. Uh, let's find that, because in this game, it's a waste of time if I'm here just digging, meandering endlessly. Whereas with this, I could just spot things that are interesting and go to them, like that over there. Let's spot that and see what I could find in that little weird shiny thing. Let's see. Okay. It's clearly a lot of rock here. I was called a gigger since I do gigs. That's cool. That's a cool word, a gigger. Um, I don't mind living near the giggers, to be honest, because giggers are good, hardworking people. Whereas ordinarily, you might find that to be different from the naggers. The naggers just don't do anything all day. They just hang around and smoke black and milds. Whereas the giggers, they're actually working. They're working. They're working hard for the money. So I myself am a gigger, if you haven't realized, from the fact that I'm not going to Blackpool because I have a gig. So I'm a gigger. Let's go down here and see, because there's a couple close things here. Damn, there's actually a lot of those. What the fuck is that? There's a lot of that shit here. Is that anything of value? I mean, it's not showing up as much as I would want it to. This is very different from the time I played Minecraft. Well, maybe because you weren't taking advantage of all the resources that are allotted to you, mate. Maybe it's your fault. Oh, is that what that is? Aw, I got excited. What the fuck is going on here? What's happening here? Okay. I got excited thinking that there was something. No, it's just fucking this squids. Lame squids. I thought I was going to find something of value. Instead, I was disappointment. Boy, you know what it was? It was all that nagger talk that really got me upset. It was all that nagger talk. I see skeletons. So that indicates that there's water. What's this here? Is that lava? Oh no, that's water. Okay. I haven't seen anything of relevance. No treasure chest, nothing. I guess I almost killed myself there, getting stuck underneath the gravel. Am I underwater? I guess that's why it's so difficult to mine shit now. Let me go this way. Okay. I've gotten stuck. I've gotten stuck here, it seems. That's all right. I could just find another little vein here, another little pocket. As a matter of fact, I see iron there, and guess what I'm gonna do? Guess what I'm gonna do to that iron? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get all that iron. Look at this. One hit, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and now I got all of it. Should I bother with that? Should I bother with that diamond? Maybe I should. Diamond's also very important in this game. I built a dirt house and I thought I was a Minecraft king. Well, I guess if you're trying to cosplay as some sort of African country, you're more than welcome to use a dirt in your house. What can I throw away? Because now I'm getting to the point where everything I have is valuable. Everything I have here has some sort of purpose. Maybe the boat. Diamond is there. Okay. So what I'm looking for is some sort of chest. If I could find a chest, that'll make me happy because then that lets me know that your boy's actually getting near something of relevance. Maybe a little cave, maybe a little buried treasure, but I haven't seen any of that. I wonder if this allows me to see through that. You're a digger? Yeah, I guess I am a digger. Um, I'm being a digger right now. Although I'm finding the resources, I'm not stealing it. So just think about it that way. I'm not really stealing anything, but I am digging to get it. Look at that. Look at that. So much easier. So much easier than using a conventional means. But again, no treasure chest. No chests here. No nothing. Let's see. Does this eventually lead to an opening? Yes, it does. No chests. I'm kind of disappointed, although I do see a lot of diamond there. So let's go that, and then let's go back up to my house. I got excited. I thought I was going to find something of value. But right now, diamond is valueless to me because I have so much of it. Because I've decided to become next level in Minecraft, and now I have too much diamond. Whereas before I didn't have enough. But now look at this. Look at all that diamond that I have. Look, 21 diamond. Let's take a look around here and see if maybe I could find some chest. Nope. What cameras are you using now? I'm using my phone, dude. I've been using my phone, but I have a screen that lets me record. I see what I'm recording with the back camera, which obviously is the camera you want to use. And your boy's out here just shooting on my iPhone on the Blackmagic app. The other one that I got recently was this one, which is a 360 camera, which I think is great. The only problem is that it looks like a 360 camera. It doesn't give you that nice depth of field that you might be wanting to get from other cameras, but it's a nice, interesting shot. I've always preferred wide, just because not wide bitches. I don't like wide bitches. I'm a fat phobe. I've mentioned this many times before. I'm a proud fat phobe. But when it comes to just the style that I like, usually I like it wide. So let's do this. Let's go down here. Let's grab this little pocket. All right. I guess that's I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that. So let's respawn here. Let's go to sleep. Wake up when the baddies are not out. But usually that's what I've been recording on. The other one is the Canon RP that I haven't replaced. So I haven't replaced the Canon RP yet. That's the camera that I tend to use when it comes to I don't want to say professional work. I use my friend Sony for that, but it gets the job done. It's like it's like when you get broken up with, you want to bang at least 5 5s, right, to get over the girl that broke up with you. So, okay, am I gonna drown? No. Okay. So it's the same thing as that, really, when you use a Canon RP. It's not really good, but it gets the job done. You know, gets the job done, gets you where you need to be. Toyota Corolla. It's a Toyota Corolla. So are you ever going to complain about a Toyota Corolla? Not really, right? It's not a great fancy car, but it gets you where you need to go, right? That's the same thing as my Canon RP. I think I recommended it to you because it was cheap. It's full frame and it's mirrorless. So I might have been the one that got your or recommended that little bad boy to you. What's that down there? What's that? I see a little pit of darkness. A little pit of darkness. Every time I see that, it gets my loins going because I assume that it's something interesting. Nope, nothing. Okay. Damn, I'm really disappointed in this X-ray mod. I thought it was going to give me more. In terms of being able to see like treasure chests and shit and things that actually improve my Minecraft experience. But alas, no, it's a burden. It's a burden. But you know what? It's a tool. It's a tool. And if you're playing Minecraft, I suggest for you to use it and stop complaining that I'm cheating because I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. You're cheating. Okay, so let's go and see if I move around this way. My goal right now is to keep moving until I find some sort of chest, something of interest underground. And when I see that, I'm just going to dig to it. I'm going to be a bigger digger and dig to it. I really hope at some point I don't accidentally slip up and say the wrong word. You know what I mean? You feel me, dog? There's some water over there. Hmm. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen any end portal, so that's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to find. I see some skeletons there. Want to avoid that. They look like they're discussing which corner store to rob. I don't want to deal with that. Anytime I pass by that part of town, I don't believe in stop signs. I also don't believe in red lights. And I think it's perfectly reasonable if you tell an officer that, oh no, sorry, man, this is just a bad area and I didn't want to stop. And they'll be like, that makes sense. That makes sense, dude. Oh, man. Listen to that calming music. Listen to that calming music. All your problems go away just listening to Minecraft music. God, it makes you want to do a fentanyl outside of a 7-Eleven, doesn't it? I also don't see, which is kind of annoying. Let me equip my brand new shovel here. I also don't see, I don't see any like buried treasure around, which I thought there would have been more of. This seed is AIDS. Whatever this seed was is pretty atrocious. I thought I was going to find fun things. Nope. I haven't even seen one chest thus far. Boy. So let's just keep going here until I find a chest, which again is the story of my life, right? Till I find like a chest. That was a tit joke. For those of you guys that don't know what tits are, that was a titty joke. No chests, nothing. Come on, give me the chocolate, man. Give me the chocolate. Give me something. Don't just waste my time. No chests, nothing. I see a crystal thing down there, but I see a labyrinth. That's not fun. I don't need that. I need a chest. Give me a chest. Something that I could use. Um, what's the other one? Resource pack, Freudian slip. I already read those. I put a video today. That's a good little production of a playing card if you're a virgin and you're interested in that sort of stuff. I also put a video a couple days ago that I thought was a good one on Ed and Lorraine Warren of the Conjuring fame. They're a bunch of scam artist psychics that have lied to a bunch of, poor retards, to be honest, and took advantage of them for fame and to write books. So I thought that was a little fun treaty, a little fun treatise, a fun look at how far faking psychic powers could get you. Again, right now I'm just trying to. There's a lot of fucking. If I found like a desert biome, this would be a lot easier to do because I could just. Oh, oh! I see spiders. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, this is what your boy was looking for, and I happen to fall right into it. I happen to fall right into it. How the fuck do I take out spider's nest easily? Okay, I guess a sword. Okay. Look at that. There you go. So I found a mine shaft. Thank you, God. Again, it's my belief in Jesus Christ that allowed me to find this as easily as I did. So if you don't believe in your Lord, you're never going to find anything. And I happen to have found exactly what I needed through my belief in Jesus. Now, where's that chest? I just saw a chest here. Let me put on some torches here because Lord knows I'm going to get jumped with something that's going to summarily scare the shit out of me. Crazy to think that psychics are a $1 million industry. Crazy to think that psychics are a $1 million industry in 2026. Oh, there's a mob spawner over there. That's fine. a fucking spider mob spawner. So let's see if I could put an end to that. Okay. Bitch. So I believe if you put torches... Okay. Alright. I guess they're just inundating me. Okay. Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. That's what it is. I thought that I was, maybe if I remove fucking X-ray mode, I could actually see what I'm doing. God fuck. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just stuck in it now. Fuck. That's because Jesus is my neighbor. That's a good song, by the way, if you ever heard it. Jesus Christ is my neighbor. Yeah, I think I could put a torch there. I believe. Come on, man. Okay. You never want to completely remove a mob spawner. Mob spawners are very useful. I do hear spiders, though. I actually hear them, so that means that they're around. Hopefully there's not too many of them. Okay, so let's... I assume that I have to cover it on all sides, right? Like here, up here, down here, in order for this not to spawn, but that's fine. Now the question is, where is that chest? Where's that chest? I guess I need to make more torches here. You can never have enough torches. That's a lever. I don't need a fucking lever. All right. One thing about me in this game is that I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy. So anytime it comes to oh, look at that. Anytime it comes to anything that's remotely dark, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the dark. Do I get all of that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool, man. So let's see where that chest was. Perhaps I could find it and use it to benefit me in this godforsaken fucking game. I just don't want to get jumped by a random creeper or an equivalent. What's this up here? Oh, okay. So this is from the outside. That's very interesting. I thought that it would have been a little bit difficult. There's random underground tunnels. Yeah, there's always been actually. Surprisingly, these are one of the things that's actually common in the game, even when I was playing back in the day. That there are just little tunnels that you could go and explore and dig, be a digger to find it. And right now I'm looking for that chest that I was promised. I sort of subscribe to the incel movement where if you don't get pussy, the government should give you pussy. I don't know if you're familiar with that particular movement of incels, or I don't even know if you know what an incel is. You might be an incel, not even realize it. But an incel is a involuntary celibate. So it's a person that's trying to get laid, but they cannot get laid for one reason or another. And you might fall into that category as a magician. However, I think that if you don't get enough poon, that you should be given poon by the government. That you should get government issue pussy. So that's a belief that incels have, and I agree with that. I do think that that's something that should be looked into. Donald Trump. Donald Trump, if you are worth your, your salt. Okay, so where's the chest? I should have fucking gone directly to it, but like a moron, I decided to deviate. Is that it up there? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's manage to dig our way up there. Let's be a better digger and dig my way to that, which seems to be fun. Do I have any sort of thing that I could use to climb? Nope. I just have wood, which I might need. So let's climb up there and see if maybe, because that's a minecart with a little chest. So that might have fun stuff. Okay, all right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I'm a fucking retard. So let's see. Anything of substance in this? Nope. Just iron ingots, which I guess is valuable, right? You never want to be out of iron. I believe that iron is a little bit more valuable than iron nuggets, so I'll take that. Um, I'll also leave that. I'll also take their torches. And I don't need a rail because I'm already an expert at railing, if you know what I mean. Sex, yeah. All right. So let's keep going this way. Uh, I mean, if they make a forced doctrine argument, technically they could. They want the government to help them get laid. Yeah, they want the government to provide um, poon to them. Funny enough, the other day I went to a place called Raccoon Island. I got on a kayak as a person that can't swim. I was summarily convinced to get on a kayak, and we rode to an island called Raccoon Island, which supposedly has a lot of raccoons. I saw three raccoons. I got them on video, which was kind of nice. And a lady had passed by us and said, "Hey, man, we're the coons." And I go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And she didn't get the joke. She did not get the joke. And I think that even if she got the joke, she wouldn't have been enthused about it. But that was my fun story. I should put that video of the raccoon that I found. I should put that somewhere because it is very cute. Raccoons are very cute animals. Do they have rabies, PigCake? I assume some have rabies, but not these. I'm not in India. All right, these are good, wholesome American raccoons. They're not fucking Indian raccoons. So that was a fun one. Although kayaking as a person that doesn't swim is kind of terrifying. I know you're on a boat. I know you're not gonna drown. The odds of it flipping over, you're not essentially. You have to put effort for it to flip over, but the fear is always there, Hmm. especially to someone that can't swim, and the assumption is that everything around you is designed to kill you. Let's see. Is there anything else? Nothing. Nothing. You lose. Fuck. If only I could find a interesting little bit. So let's keep going this way because this area hasn't populated yet. So there might be something of value around. Because look at that. That's all black. Reminds me of the island I went to. Right? An abbreviated version of the island that I visited. But let's keep going this way and see if maybe it starts to populate with something cool. There you go. That's what I wanted. Again, nothing. Nothing. Maybe chests. Yeah, I got excited, and then I end up getting a treasure chest with fucking iron blocks. What am I, poor? I no longer need iron. Iron is for fucking poor people. I have diamond blocks. Fuck. Okay. So let's go back. Excuse me? Kill. Thank you. Respawn. Let's go back here. Let's remove that little pack. She ain't cultured. Yeah, she was definitely not cultured. She was a what we call in the business a honky, which is weird because I could use that one, but I can't use the other one. But whatever. So uh fuck, now I gotta find my home again. That's not fun. And now I have to go and find where I came from. So I could find that unless I could build another. Can I just build a a portal? A nether portal? I could just build another one here, can't I? But I need obsidian. And I don't seem to have any lava nearby. And I'm too lazy to mine. I'm too lazy to mine obsidian. So let's see if I could find it. The other honky that was in Colombia was funny. I've mentioned this one where she was. We asked her where she was, where she came from, and she was apprehensive to respond, like we're gonna kidnap her. Yeah, because I want some pudgy fucking four. I want to kidnap a pudgy four and use her for my needs. Dumb. Fucking dumb. I'm way past that point in my life where I'm settling for pudgy fours. Maybe I could find that little obsidian thing. If I could find that again, that'd be fun. Then all I would need is just to procure some lava and make the remaining obsidian, and I'd be good to go. So let's see, can I find it? So I could build another portal and then use that so that now I'm in a different area. Because then that's going to be so easy. If I could just build another nether portal and then see if I could find more valuable shit. This game is just about patience, I feel. Minecraft is essentially a game that is testing your patience. You are just going around hoping that you find stuff. Not me, I like to go and get what I want, which is why I'm a fan of this, because it allows me to go and get what I want without having to work too hard, like what the game wants you to do. So let's look in these directions and see if I could just find one of those portals, pre-made portal. Because if I do that, then things are going to be fun. Then I get, oh, there's lava there. Okay, maybe I could use that, I guess. I just have to make a iron bucket. So I guess I might just fucking make a portal then, on my own, like a poor person, rather than finding a pre-made one. A lot of lava there. Don't need that much lava. Let's make, tell you what, let's make that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's make a bucket. Bucket. Let's put the bucket in here. Let's go towards the water. Let's actually find lava near water, so I'm not actually having to go back and forth like a fucking Neanderthal. Let's fill this up, like what I want to do to your mother. But let's find accessible lava. So if I find accessible lava, I can then make obsidian stones. Mm. Then make a portal. Of course, when you need it, you can't find it, right? What's that over there? Oh, that's the same shit that I was at. Great. Okay. Look at me getting excited for the same shit that I already found. God, your boy's a fucking troglodyte, huh? God, I'm a fucking troglodyte. Okay? If only I could actually be intelligent in this game for once. Let's see. What time is it? 2:57. Oh, cool. This watch is fucking always wrong. Maybe because when I made it, the stem was too big, and I didn't decide to make it correct the first time. This is one of my projects over here, this watch. If you watch that stream, if you watched that stream where I was hacking a watch, modding it, and I instead decided to break a watch and bitch about it on stream. That was a fun one if you missed out. Oh, fuck's sake, come on, give me some fucking... Give me something. Okay, you know what? Wow, what's that? Oh, dirt. Okay. That's not anything fun. This is just a mine shaft here. That's irrelevant. I suck at this fucking game. God, fuck. Jesus. Give me something of value. I'm out here struggling. All I want to find is a little bit of lava near water. If I find that, I could then make another portal in a different location and hope to God that I could then find something of value. But I don't see anywhere where there's lava near water. Okay, come on, Jesus. Again, I know you're busy with kids in Africa. Oh, there you go. See? All I had to do was just give a little prayer. All I had to do was give a little prayer. Although there doesn't seem to be water anywhere near. There is a chest here. All right. Oh, there you go. This is what I was looking for. See, I found it. I found it. On my own. All on my own. I found it. There you go. See, this is what I needed. So I only need how many? Is this? No. So I need 1, 2, 3. 3. And that should be enough. So now the question is to find lava. If I find lava, there you go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. That didn't do shit. And if I cook that up, it's going to probably burn. So let's find some more water. Boy, I got excited. I got excited thinking I found exactly what I needed. But no, of course not. A fucking course not. So let's just take this here. Let's dig a little trench here. Put lava here. Maybe, oh, the water, no, I wasted the water because I'm a troglodyte. Maybe here there's water. No, why would there be? Why would there be? Jesus, once again, I asked for your help. I was looking for water and I couldn't find water. Thank you for giving me the lava, but that's not enough. That wasn't enough. So just give me a little bit of water and I won't bother you again. I won't bother you again. Oh, look, there you go. Found it. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, there you go. So now let's get this over here. Let's find our way back. Oh my God, I want that Make Magic Great Again hat. Well, when I wore it in England, it was quite funny, especially in the Blackpool Magic Convention. When the comment that I got the most was, oh my God, dude, I thought that hat was something else, dude. If I was about to hit you, but it's a funny hat. I'm like, you're fucking, why would you hit me for a hat? Okay. All right. That was stupid. I thought I would get unlimited water if I did it like this. But no, it doesn't give me unlimited water. Fucking. Okay, so let's try this then. Grab. I'm going to grab this here. Okay. I'm going to grab some lava. And I'm going to put it here. There you go. And now all the water's gone. All right. So I need to get more water. So then what's the fucking point? What's the point? At least I only need a couple. If I get a couple, let me move this lodestone here. At least I only need a little bit of it, right? At least I only need 3. So let's grab another bucket full. Grab another bit of lava. And then grab some more water. Because Lord knows that nothing in life is easy. That is pure rage bait. And also, the people that told me that in Blackpool were the most pipe-armed of individuals. It was quite funny. Oh man, I thought that was a different hat. You know, in this convention, when you're trying to show your shit and sell product, I think the last thing you'd want is to wear a hat like that that some virgin incel is gonna look at you and go, oh man. They wouldn't care if I was wearing a writing with Biden hat. They wouldn't care. Okay, so is there already an Enderman there? No, I thought there was. Okay, so I need just 2 more bits of obsidian and I'll be good. Just 2 more bits. Okay, that didn't do anything. Thank you for that, game. I appreciate that. So I guess let's put water here. Let's put water and let's put more lava. Okay. Okay, 1 more block and I'm good. Maybe I should grab that block that's over there, right? If I find some way to remove the lava here, so is maybe if I could do this. Let's be smart. Let's be smart about it. So I could grab this right here. I could grab all that. And then if I just put that around, fuck me. Okay, if I just put that around, I could then secure this right here and not have to worry about it falling into the lava. There. Okay, thank God I got that before anything happened because I would have probably started screaming. So there you go. And now, of course, I need to fucking catch that on fire, which is retard. I'm a retard. Okay, so now I need to get flint and steel. Oh, luckily I have flint and steel. All right. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Your boy's a fucking expert. Oh, all right. Okay. So I seem to have gotten with an angry pig. An angry pig that seems to have an issue with me. Colin says, I'll be selling some shit at Blackpool. I'm ready for the shit I'll get for being a cold Yankee bitch like last year. Daisy Blue says hello. With an avatar of a woman, which I don't believe. I don't believe because women don't watch magic trick channels that play Minecraft videos. That's a lie. That's a farce. You're a liar. You're a liar, and I've caught you. But yeah, I've realized going to England, you are going to get a lot of flack for being a Yank. They like to make fun of us. But at the same time, look at what they eat. Look at what they eat. They eat nothing but grobble. They eat shit. Beans with potatoes and everything with potatoes, and they make fun of us. Really? What? What do you have? What do you have that we haven't given you as an English person? It was like 10 degrees outside and they were shocked I was strapped with four jackets. Yeah. Yeah, because you're what we call normal. You're what we call normal. It's a normal humanly response to feel cold in cold weather. But no, over there they call you words like nonce. They call you words like ponce, right? These are all words they call you. At least what they called me. They kept calling me a ponce over there and a nonce. And I don't know what that means, but um, I assume it's a term of endearment. That's what I assume. Okay, so let's see what we could find here, if anything, because your boy's been on the grind here. I've been looking for something like a bastion, something of value, something that's gonna allow me to continue in this godforsaken game, and I haven't found anything. So let's put on your favorite friend and mine, sorry, not mine. Let's see what this allows me to do. Let's see right here. Oh, Piggy, you're cheating. Oh my God, yeah. Well, your father doesn't love you. So, what does that say about you, mate? What does that say about you? What's over here? Is this gonna be... Okay, no, I thought it was gonna be some sort of lava. But there's nothing here. Again, nothing. Nothing of value. I thought spawning in a different area would maybe lead me to find something exciting, but no, nothing. There are, I assume, if I were to find a bastion, it would have some chest that I could locate, and that would be enough, right? But no, this is the grindy part of this. So let's go up this way. Let's cut through here. I see some more pigs there. People would think if I say pig, I'm referring to police officers. No, I'm actually referring to pigs. What's this? Oh, okay. I don't want to touch that because I assume that that's going to burn me. That's what I thought. Okay. And of course, I don't have a bucket of water because I'm a retard. I should have maybe kept a bucket to save me in case I burn, which the likelihood is high here in the nether. But nothing. I don't see anything that could resemble a bastion or anything that could resemble anything fun. Anything that could resemble anywhere where I get things that are going to help me in this game. Um, but how long are you going to be there in Blackpool? You should find Peter and say, hey, man, I heard that I'm owed a consultation, among other things. And he's going to probably end up complaining about some miscellaneous back problem. Okay? Okay? No, the pig's my friend. The pig is my friend. Fuck's sake, man. How come it's so hard to find anything of value? Although, look at these guys. Could you imagine if I attacked one of them and then they all decided to gang up on me? I'd be fucked. JK, I wouldn't be fucked because look at me! I'm a fucking diamond king. 7,000 Auburn Boulevard, Citrus Heights, California. Now, you keep mentioning that top notch throughout the years. I don't think your address has changed. I do recall that meme. You using that meme before. Is this a little guy over here? Oh, I thought that was a little pig guy. I was about to get all right. I seem to have fallen into a pit of magma, which is all right. I could just eat and recover my strength here. But it doesn't seem like your address has changed because it's been the same meme all throughout the years. By the way, it's been 10 years that I've started YouTube. It's been 10 fucking years since I started it. I believe I started it in June of 2016. And look at this. Same memes, same bits, no change. Have I evolved? Have I learned? No. No, I really haven't learned anything. Okay, although I do learn that your boy's a god when it comes to mining bullshit here, because it seems like I could just cut through it. I'm not the harassing type. I imagine he'll reach out. Until then, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Well, I mean, if you're going to be there, I'm sure he'll be around. I hate that I'm not going, but again, I'd rather go and make money than go over there and spend a copious amount of money on shit. My favorite thing, by the way, is going every year and seeing what Mark Lemon has that he's invented for Blackpool. He's notorious for coming up with specific Blackpool-related tricks, and I'm always very jealous as to his how intelligent that man is. So right now, again, the goal, I'm not cheating. The goal is to find some bastion, to find some building, and alas, I have not found anything. Okay? All right. So luckily, because I have the reflexes of a fucking god, I didn't get decimated by that lava. Although I seem to be getting that way. Which in the nether is kind of retarded to be digging randomly, as I'm doing. But again, because I'm an absolute god at what I'm doing, I'm not going to get burnt. I'm not going to get burnt. Work address? My home address was the other one that I don't say anymore. For fear of having a butcher-like situation. Oh, and this is bedrock already. Is that your fear of having a butcher-like situation where you end up Getting molested. Oh, this guy's sleeping, so I might as well take his bed and sleep. Oh, or not. Okay. It's the day and you're sleeping, you fucking lazy fuck. So let's see where that thing was. I believe it was here, if I do recall. That portal. I think it was this way. Eric Leclerc is actually at the convention. How he gets family entertainment gigs, I'll never know. Because they're probably on the same drugs that he's doing. He's the one that messaged me and said, "Hey man, what are you doing? Why are you not coming?" And I said, "Well, first of all, because I already came about 3 times today. So if I try to come again, it's just going to be dust. It's just going to be a poof of air that comes out of my penis. And also because I have a gig. So you get it? That was a jerk off joke, a jerk off joke. So you know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to find my portal, which I've already lost because I'm an idiot. I'm going to find that portal and then I'm going to move it and see if I could find another spot in another that's of value. So is that it over there? Yeah, that has to be it. Okay, so let's make our way there. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move it because I'm intelligent. Although my diamond pickaxe seems to be losing its strength, so let's go mine this shit. Okay, for today. For today, thank you. I hate how long it takes to mine this shit. It's like trying to groom a child. Oh boy, okay. Um, magma block, I guess. Let's remove that. Let's remove this X-ray so that I could actually see what I'm doing. Jerk off 120 here. He's gonna be doing a lot of that in prison. Jerk 120. I mean, fucking A, dude. That guy has the type of like look that really attracts attractive Latina men because he's like a white hick, which for some reason they're obsessed with. And instead of taking advantage of his features, he decides to have intercourse or attempt to assault a 15-year-old. What a fucking retard, that jerk 120. But alas, now he's gonna get all the ass pussy he needs in jail. In jail. Maybe I might find that comment that he said, "You know where I train." Okay, all right. What is this? What is that block? Is that anything of value? I guess let me remove this. Let me remove that. Crying obsidian. What's the point of that? What's even the purpose of that? Must be hard being a 12, 13-year-old boy hitting the dating scene when they're competing with CEOs and politicians. That's true. Because imagine, you don't have a car yet. In high school, if you had a car, you're getting laid. You're getting all the poon that you want. And you're competing with that as a 13-year-old. 13-year-olds don't have cars. Okay, so now let's go and move closer to somewhere of a bed so that I could put up that portal and see what I could find. So right now my goal is to find a different village. If I find a different village, I'll be very happy. Once again, we're going to rely on my friend and yours. X-ray and 317. So I'll probably do this until 3:30 and then I'll be an adult, which unfortunately is part of my life. Why can't I be like Michael Jackson, right? That he wanted to be a kid forever. He has Neverland Ranch. Instead, I have to do adult things. I have to be responsible and do things that make money or benefit me, like exercise. Right? Did Michael Jackson ever lift a weight? No, no, he didn't. Alrighty then, that was great. That was fun. That's what I needed. So now I'm in this village, which I don't want to be at. So let's see if we could find a different village. Seeing that I've fallen. I've fallen and I can't get up. So let's go this way and hope that we could find a different one and not jump into a fucking cavern. Okay. Nope, nothing there so far. I don't think that a village would spawn that close to another one. Although I was promised a pillager outpost. And no, none of that. None of that was given. So let's keep going this way. God, if you're a brony and you're playing this game, it must be so hard to pass by all these horses and not be tempted to fucking take your little meat pecker out. Furries and bronies are the lowest rung of society, by the way. A couple of my friends the other day were defending furries. For what purpose? They're not human, they're subhuman. They're awful. They always have some weird fucking pedophilic tendencies. Is that something over there? That's gonna be my old house, isn't it? Oh no. Yeah, it is. That's gonna be my old house. I already feel it. I already know. So this has all been a copious waste of time. Because yeah, I knew it. How do I keep coming full fucking circle? Okay, so then I'm gonna head in this direction. Let me go here. What can I leave? I guess I might as well take this diamond because I don't know if I'll be back here. And then let's head in this direction, which is complete opposite of where I've been going, and see if I could find a village that I could lay my new ender portal or whatever portal you call it, and see if I could find something of value. The part no one seems to be talking about is that how did Epstein find an island conveniently called Epstein Island? That's true. That's true. I think that should be looked into. Why is our moon the only moon called the moon? What a coincidence, huh? What a little coinky dink, don't you think? Epstein Island. I don't think a lot of people would complain if they went to Epstein Island because it seems like the lap of luxury, no? You go there, there's wine, there's drinks, you're getting serviced, you're getting massaged. I could see why people were trying to keep that on the low low because once people find out about it, then people want to go and then it ruins the vibe, right? It's like when you find a bar in your local city and then you see the bitches start posting about it and then you see it on TikTok and now it's gone. Now it's no longer fun because they ruined the vibe. It might have been the same with Epstein Island, to be honest. So right now what I'm doing, by the way, is looking for a village. I know that it might seem difficult for you to see because your eyes aren't trained like mine, but I'm looking for a village that I could then build a portal. And then once I build that portal, uh, hopefully find a new area in the nether where I could then um, find good shit. Is this? Oh, okay. Maybe I should have kept my boat, right? Maybe I should have kept my fucking boat. There's a lot of... Oh, now it's thundering. Great. That's fine. That's okay. If I see something jump me, I'll be able to spot it. What's this over here? Oh, just a little pocket, a little island. Speaking of Epstein Island. Maybe here. Let's see. Let's keep going this way and hope to find a village. I got that joke from the comments section on the Onion's Epstein documentary Bad Pedophile, which is a great video. Are you robbing jokes now, man? That's not cool. That's not cool. I guess hanging around Stefan in the comments section does that to you, that you just absorb their habits, right? Where you decide to just steal things that aren't yours, like jokes. You become Carlos Mencia. That's a dated reference. I thought there was a bird inside the apartment. I almost shat my ass. Nope. Zombies, though. So I guess it's nighttime. Yep, definitely nighttime. So let's see if I could find that village fast so I don't end up getting molested by some sort of mob. But alas, this is Java edition, so there is some leeway when it comes to baddies here. You're telling me I found so many villages and now when I'm looking for one, I don't see it? I can't find it? That's not fair. Okay? Hopefully that, all right. What a lovely time I'm having here. I have to dig my way out of this shit. Okay, that's fine. I guess it's what I deserve for using X-ray. Oh, look, dirt. Like I'm in some sort of, like an indigenous Aboriginal African village. Okay, now we're out of it. Avoid that spider. Keep going this way. No village thus far. That's great. That's fun. Oh, great. I find myself in a... Okay. Again, no villages that I could spot on this fucking X-ray. At least I'm not a hypocrite. Am I a hypocrite? Oh, no. Okay, you mean as a joke. Okay, yeah, there's nothing worse than being a hypocrite. You're right. Fuck, I can't believe I took that seriously for a hot second. Not knowing your reference there. Luckily, because I have the mental acumen of an absolute god, I know exactly what you're referring to. The most offensive part was his hypocrisy. I think the worst part was the rape. R.I.P. Norm MacDonald. Gone too soon. Watching him on the Letterman show, by the way, if you watch that knowing that he knows that he's gonna die and you don't shed a tear, you're a fucking android. You're a clanker. Be better. Oh, I hear a fucking piece of shit trying to fucking hit me. I'm not gonna let him hit me. Is he following me aggressively? Okay, no, there's a spider. Let's run away from that fucker. Eat my last loaf of bread and hope that I could find a village. What's all this shit? All trees. Okay. What's that? Oh, I guess a thunder hit that? Okay. Really? No villages? Not one village. Not one fucking village. There has to be a village somewhere here. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Okay. Keep going this way. You got it. I'm not gonna stop until I find a village. Jesus. Again, remember me from the other prayer? I asked you about a village. Or sorry, about water. Well, this time, help me find a village, man. Nothing's loading. Oh my goodness. Okay. You see that? You look at that over there. I asked for it and he gave it to me. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe there's something to it. So let's keep going this way. I don't think I've gone to that village. We're going to find out if my house is there. Wouldn't that be fucking great? So let's cut through this. Go down here. Try my best not to perish. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. Lots of enemies there. But that's okay. I'm near a village. All I need to do is commandeer somebody's home for myself. And then your boy's going to be ecstatic. Look at that. Fucking A, dude. All you got to do is just ask for it. Ask Jesus for it. Jesus, can I get $1 million? Please. I promise to do good with it. I'll do good. Investing about 500 of it to Bitcoin. Oh. And then turn into the next what's that dude that banged that gross looking cretin from what would be, there was like an app that he made that was a scam. It was a Ponzi scheme. Let's see if there's anything of value. in the village. Any chests, anything that I could commandeer, although I do feel like this is going to be a home that I've already, or a village that I've already visited. This is definitely a village that I've already visited. Is there a sign out here? Nope. Nope. Not today. Not today. Maybe today. I hope the iron guy gets that bitch. Okay, I already went to that house. I already went to that house. Fucking poor person village. Out of my way, you fucking idiot. Okay. Another creeper there. That's fine. I see a chest in there. Yeah, I've definitely been to this village. I've definitely been to this village. I've definitely been to this village. Because they don't have anything of value because I already pillaged their shit and made it my own. Okay. Well, I guess this would be a good spot as ever to build something. First of all, let me turn this into my new spawn point. And that's what I'm streaming. That's what I'm streaming, friends. So maybe tomorrow. If not, then you know that I would have probably taken myself